Allahu, 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 Allah.
The famous hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, where he said that there are two blessings مَغْبُونٌ فِيهِمَا كَثِيرٌ مِنَ النَّاسِ that are lost on people. And the word ghibna in the Arabic language is used to describe when a seller desires profit. Okay, when a seller desires to make some money. So maghboon means that they are profitable blessings that people have, and people do not take advantage of them. As-sihhatu wal-faragh, which is health and free time. Now, health is, of course, something that we usually don't take for granted, and obviously everything that's happening right now is helping us keep in mind the blessing of health. And free time, obviously, is sometimes forced upon us. We're forced under duress, under certain circumstances, to find ourselves in these situations. But I wanted to give a very particular angle to this hadith, inshaAllah ta'ala, with the short time that I have with you. And that is that Al-Hafidh ibn Rajab rahimahullah ta'ala, he said that these two blessings of health and free time are almost never combined with one another. Why? He said because usually you have to have an abundance of one to realize the blessing of the other. And so, for example, he said that what ends up happening is that when a person loses their health, then suddenly they have free time. Okay, and that is typically the idea of a person that's retired or in a hospital bed, or because of their circumstances of health, they're not able to work and they're not able to do certain things. On the other hand, he said that when people have an abundance of health, then they are going to use as much of that health as possible in pursuit of this world, so in pursuit of material things. And so, as healthy as they are, they're going to make themselves busier and busier and busier and busier so that they can keep on making use of the time to give themselves worldly benefit. So essentially what ends up happening is that these two blessings are almost never combined for a person. If you have an abundance of free time, it may be because you lack health. If you have an abundance of health, that will be directly to the detriment of free time. And subhanAllah, here we are in these times, extraordinary times, and we are sitting in our homes, we are quarantined, and we have an abundance of both free time and health. And it's an opportunity for us, inshallah ta'ala, to make use of both of those things together, and that is one of the blessings of this time. How merciful is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when He gives us these two blessings together, when we almost never get that together.